Spray Cork Decoproyec and the Cork Sade system. Innovative and eco-friendly thermal insulation solution. Sustainable construction powered by Decoproyec technology. Improving energy efficiency in buildings is a priority in light of the EU's climate policy and rising energy costs. Buildings account for approximately 40% of total energy consumption and 36% of CO2 emissions in the European Union, with most emissions coming from energy inefficient structures. Achieving climate neutrality by 2050 will require large-scale thermal retrofitting of existing buildings using modern, sustainable insulation technologies. The solutions offered by Decoproyec, the spray-applied thermal insulation coating spray cork, and the external insulation system, SATE, using cork boards, align with these goals, providing a comprehensive and ecological approach to insulating both residential and commercial buildings. These innovative materials, based on natural cork, deliver significant energy savings and improve indoor air quality in accordance with European green building standards. Proven energy savings. Energy efficiency of spray cork. Proven savings of up to 30%. Research and case studies clearly confirm the high thermal efficiency of spray-applied cork insulation. According to tests conducted under real conditions, in line with ISO 9869, a thin spray cork layer on a wall can reduce heat loss through the partition by around 30%. For example, in a 19th century heritage house in West Yorkshire, the application of a 4 to 6 millimeter layer of spray cork on interior walls reduced the U value from 1.58 to 1.10 watts per square meter Kelvin, a reduction of approximately 30%. This decrease in thermal losses translates directly to reduced heating fuel use and lower energy bills. The manufacturer estimates that using this technology can yield up to 30% in heating cost savings. Importantly, improved insulation is not only beneficial in winter cork coating, also protects buildings from overheating in summer. This ensures year-round thermal comfort for occupants and helps buildings meet stricter energy standards, positively impacting energy performance certificates (BER) ratings. Achieving these results with just a few millimeters of natural coating is a unique accomplishment, especially important for historic buildings or those with limited interior space where thick insulation layers are not feasible. Eliminating thermal bridges. Continuous, seamless insulation coverage. Thermal bridges are weak points in a building's insulation, where heat escapes easily, commonly found at wall-to-roof junctions, windows, doors, balconies, and structural elements. They can account for up to 30% of heat loss and often lead to condensation and mold due to local wall cooling. Decoproyec solutions minimize this issue by creating a seamless thermal shell. Spray cork, applied by spraying, fills all gaps and irregularities, even around complex areas like corners and window reveals, unlike traditional EPS or mineral wool boards that leave joints. In the SATE system, cork insulation boards wrap the exterior, pushing thermal bridges outside the insulated envelope and ensuring uniform coverage. Ideal for retrofits and heritage buildings. Effective insulation with minimal thickness. An added advantage is material compatibility. For example, spray cork can be used to seal joints between cork boards or insulate intricate elements, beams, lintels, irregular surfaces, that are difficult to cover with standard materials. As a result, cold spots on walls and ceilings are eliminated, reducing heat loss and preventing moisture condensation in critical areas. Thermographic studies show a uniform temperature distribution on surfaces insulated with spray cork, without typical cold lines around board joints or beams. Cork insulation effectively eliminates thermal bridges, improving building energy balance and preventing dampness and mold inside partitions. Key advantages of spray cork technology: natural and eco-friendly. The main ingredient is cork, a renewable resource harvested from cork oak bark without cutting down the trees. Harvesting is done by hand every 9 years, and trees regenerate their bark naturally. Cork production doesn't harm the environment. In fact, it has a positive impact. After harvesting, trees absorb more CO2. Each square meter of spray cork applied offsets around 4 kilograms of CO2. Mediterranean cork forests are a valuable carbon sink and a haven for biodiversity. Choosing cork insulation supports the circular economy and sustainable construction aligned with climate goals. Vapor permeability. Cork structure allows water vapor to pass through freely. The coating is microporous. Around 80% of its volume is air trapped in cork cells, making it highly vapor permeable. This lets walls breathe, allowing moisture to escape instead of accumulating inside the envelope. Spray cork helps prevent moisture problems, eliminates condensation on cold surfaces, and dries out damp partitions to stop mold. In real cases, interior cork insulation removed black mold completely. Breathable insulation promotes a healthy indoor climate. Water resistance. Although breathable, the cork coating repels rainwater. It acts as a waterproof shield. Water beads on the surface rather than penetrating. This protects facades from dampness and material degradation due to freeze-thaw cycles. On roofs and terraces, spray cork creates a seamless, flexible waterproof membrane. Its hydrophobic nature also resists algae, fungi, and moss. Cork contains natural antifungal compounds, suberin, tannins. Spray cork maintains an attractive appearance for years and withstands harsh coastal conditions. Acoustic performance spray, cork provides excellent sound insulation, significantly reducing noise transmission through walls and roofs. The natural cellular structure of cork absorbs and dampens sound waves, making it ideal for urban environments, noisy streets, or industrial settings. A 6mm spray cork coating can noticeably improve indoor acoustic comfort by limiting echo, vibration, and external noise, without adding bulk or compromising thermal performance. Lightweight spray cork has a density of approximately 0.3 to 0.4 grams per cubic centimeter, adding very little weight to structures, typically less than 3 kilograms per square meter for a finished 6mm layer. In comparison, traditional mineral render can weigh 15 to 20 kilograms per square meter. Cork's lightweight is crucial when retrofitting older buildings with limited load capacity. On roofs, cork boards significantly reduce the insulation system's weight, relieving structural loads. Despite its low weight, cork remains durable and weather-resistant. Fire resistance spray cork has high fire resistance, with a European fire classification of BS1D0, Euroclass B, meaning it is flame-retardant, non-dripping, and produces minimal smoke. In practice, cork coating acts as a barrier that slows fire spread on facades and interiors. It outperforms traditional renders and paints in fire tests and complies with fire safety regulations for mid-rise buildings. Key functional features of spray cork: durability and longevity. Cork systems are highly dimensionally stable and chemically resistant. They don't deform with temperature or humidity changes, nor do they oxidize or crumble over time. Known as a forever material, cork retains its properties for decades. Spray cork comes with a 25-year manufacturer's warranty. The coating is UV-resistant, pest-proof, and flexible enough to withstand substrate movement without cracking. Repairs are easy with additional spraying. Versatility of application. Spray cork adheres to nearly all common building surfaces: poured, precast concrete, brick, stone, plaster, cement, lime, gypsum, drywall, wood, metal, ceramic, asphalt, even old fiber cement, eternity panels. It works on walls, ceilings, roofs, complex elements, add-ons, skylights, containers, and vehicles like camper vans. On historic structures, cork can be sprayed onto uneven stone walls without leveling, ensuring full coverage. This versatility saves time and cost. No need for multiple materials or fixings. Health and Safety Spray Cork is a safe and health-conscious solution for both applicators and building occupants. It is fully non-toxic, odorless, and free from VOCs or any harmful chemicals. Unlike traditional PU foams or paints, it emits no fumes during application and does not off-gas afterward. Once dry, it creates a stable, non-shedding and allergen-free surface, ideal for people with allergies, asthma, or other respiratory sensitivities. Thanks to cork's natural resistance to mold and mildew, spray cork helps maintain a healthier indoor environment by preventing condensation and microbial growth. This directly addresses issues related to sick building syndrome and contributes to cleaner, safer air quality. The product meets strict hygiene standards, making it perfectly suited for use in sensitive spaces such as homes, schools, hospitals, and care facilities. Regulatory compliance and certification. Proven performance, full compliance to spray cork, and the SATEDECO insulation system fully comply with EU and Irish regulations on building materials and energy efficiency. Both solutions carry CE marking and declarations of performance in line with the EU Construction Products Regulation (CPR). Asbestos encapsulation certification. Spray Cork has obtained specialist certification for the encapsulation of asbestos-containing materials ACMs. This certification confirms that spray cork is a safe and effective solution for coating old fiber cement surfaces, such as Eternit panels, which may contain asbestos. When applied correctly, spray cork forms a flexible, durable, and breathable membrane that locks in hazardous asbestos fibers, preventing their release into the air. This not only improves health and safety conditions on the site, but also allows for the retention of existing cladding or facades without the need for costly and risky removal procedures. This makes spray cork a valuable solution for the renovation of older buildings, especially in public or residential sectors, where compliance with health and environmental regulations is essential. Interactive gallery, click icons to view demos. Conclusion: a future-proof insulation technology. Decoproyec solutions based on cork, spray cork, and Sati Deco represent a next-generation insulation technology that combines energy efficiency, 20 to 30% savings, with health, safety, and sustainability. They eliminate thermal bridges, provide breathable yet waterproof finishes, and offer long-lasting fire resistance and performance. As a natural, circular, and climate-friendly material, cork fully supports the EU's low-carbon development agenda. With public support and strategic investment, Ireland can become a leader in sustainable insulation technologies, helping to meet national and European climate targets. Thank you for your attention.